Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm always looking for fun ways to challenge myself and get out of my comfort zone. So today, I decided to try something really crazy. I'm letting my 5-year-old daughter, Emma, take complete control over our family's finances and manage my budget for an entire week. I know this sounds absolutely insane, but hear me out. As adults, we can get stuck in our habits and ways of thinking about money. I thought it would be fascinating to get a kid's totally unique perspective. Kids see the world differently than we do, so I'm curious to see what Emma will prioritize and how she'll choose to spend our hard-earned money. Will she completely drain our restaurant budget on ice cream? Will she put all our money towards toys? Or will she surprise me with some surprisingly responsible choices? Stick around to find out. Turning over budgeting power to Emma. I sat Emma down and explained that she is now in charge of our budget for the next 7 days. I showed her our budgeting app and went through each category: groceries, restaurants, gas, entertainment, etc. I told her how much money we typically allocate to each category per week. Then, I let her set the amounts for each category this week. She immediately maxed out our restaurants and entertainment budgets. That was no surprise. But what I didn't expect was for her to completely eliminate our gas and grocery budgets and move all that money over to clothes and toys. When I questioned her about it, she said, "We have food at home already and I want new clothes for my baby doll." Alright then. I told her if she moves money from necessities, she has to be responsible for the consequences. This should definitely get interesting. Day 1, Emma's first purchase. It's only day 1 and Emma has already made her first purchase with her new budgeting power. She spent $62 on a LOL surprise doll. I thought we had plenty of toys at home already, but she insisted this was an absolute necessity. I'll admit, I had buyer's remorse at first when I saw that huge chunk missing from our Mad Money category so soon. But then I reminded myself that this was an experiment in seeing money from a child's eyes. Plus, it was technically in the budget that she set. When we got home, I asked her if she had any regrets or wished she had spent the money elsewhere instead. Shockingly, she said nope. Emma told me that this doll would provide hours and hours of entertainment and fun for her, so she considered it money well spent. I was surprised at her responsible justification. I mean, I guess as adults, we spend a ton of money on our own entertainment and hobbies without too much buyer's remorse, even if others might think it's frivolous. Maybe she has a point. As long as she gets joy out of it and it fits into her budget, it's money well spent. The rest of the week. Over the next few days, Emma continued using her free rein over our family budget to fund more surprise purchases, nights out for ice cream, and trips to kid-friendly restaurants. She clearly wasn't holding back. I'll admit, it was painful at times to hand over my credit card and watch our savings take a hit. But rules are rules. She was fully in charge. One morning, we stopped to get gas and Emma's eyes lit up with excitement when she saw the convenience store attached to the station. She begged me to buy her some candy, saying she was willing to dip into her clothing budget to pay for it. But when we got inside and she saw the candy options, she surprisingly changed her mind. Emma decided it wasn't worth lowering her clothing budget for a quick sugar high. I was impressed with her self-control and ability to re-evaluate her priorities. On another occasion, we had plans to order pizza with a big group of Emma's friends to celebrate her birthday party early. But everyone else cancelled last minute. I assumed Emma would still want to splurge on the pizza anyways. But instead, she decided to save that restaurant money for another bigger get-together when her friends could come. I loved seeing her ability to delay gratification and save towards future goals. Very adult-like budgeting skills. By the end of the week, Emma had definitely indulged plenty. But ultimately, she made some surprisingly wise financial decisions too, like saying no to convenience store temptations in order to save towards bigger goals. She knows what it takes to keep herself and her baby doll very happy. Reflecting on this experiment, well, we managed to survive a week with Emma controlling the family finances. I know I complained at times when I saw our budget rapidly draining. But overall, this was a fun experiment and I learned a lot. I expected Emma to make purely impulsive purchases without much care for the future. But to my surprise, she was great at delaying gratification when needed and saying no to temptations. At the end of the day, budgets are all about aligning expenses with priorities. And Emma definitely had no problem putting money towards the things she valued most, like toys, clothes, and fun experiences with friends and family. As adults, we can definitely learn something from the uninhibited way kids pursue joy. We get so caught up managing necessities and obligations that we don't always make room in our budgets for play and connection and adventure. Maybe we need to take a page from Emma's kindergarten money management book once in a while. Well, that wraps up this crazy experiment. Definitely let me know in the comments if you want to see me try handing budgeting power over to Emma or someone else again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, friends.